what kind of performance we can see out of the young rookie.
I think stepped out a little bit on Peterson.
Oh!
Really stepped out. Turns under heavy braking, nudged the wall. And unfortunately, this is not the opening
issue that he had here. You see him on the brakes. You're going to see some tire smoke. I mean, you're right. It could be a function of him just not modulating off the pedal properly, but that still shows me that the brake bias is set too far rearwards to begin with.
Way too far. So it steps out here, and the moment this happens, you need to get off that pedal. On the left, the rears are still rotating.
Yeah.
And just got into a tank slapper there. Clearly caught him off guard, whatever the issue was.
Here it is.
Now that
same deal. Looks exactly like Peterson to start the session. Rear lockup, and then no chance to save it. It's like he kept working the brake pedal, trying to modulate.
It never releases, and you hear the engine.
Let's listen.
It's that rear locking issue, Townsend. We saw it yesterday.
He looks hungry. He looks excited. He looks confident, which is three key things. Here's Stingray Robb. Uh-oh.
That's a wallop. Where was that? Was that at the exit of... that's exit 3 again, but it's right side.
Oh, that's Castro Neves before him. There it is, still.
He might have hit that right front, because I don't know if he hit the outside wall again. I think the right side's clobbered the apex wall.
I don't think so.
Well, let's see what happens. Let's just let it run here and see what happens afterwards. Yeah, the right front's already destroyed.
Yeah.
So he's... Well, he's going pretty fast. Let's let it run.
I think he ends up in the wall here.
Look at the bits of concrete, the massive chunks of concrete that came off the wall.
He's trying to steer out of it, but the steering's not doing anything. He's a passenger.
I'm looking to see the car sideways before he even gets there. Yeah, he's backwards before he even gets there. It looks like another rear lock situation. Tire wall doing its job, absorbing that energy nicely.
The great
replay here, bit of locking. It's in the rear. You can see the right rear locking up. We've seen a ton of issues with rear locking down there, Townsend.
It's very rare that you see one rear lock like that. You see, it's common to see an inside front lock, but to have only a right rear lock, let's listen to it.
Frustrating thing for Simon Pagenaud is he was in the green.
Right? I think he's out of stickers, so that's going to be a challenge. What happened here? It's Kyle Kirkwood.
He's not out of stickers, he's out of qualifying. Turn 10, he's clearly gone straight on and smashed that car.
Turn 13, you come through that chicane.
That's turn 10.
Just got in hot. Instantly locked up the left front.
Hit the wall.
And just missed the tire barrier. Wow.
I think our plan is to put these back on, do the one time, stick to the plan, but it's going to be a really quick turnaround between tires. That's like a hot spot.
Yeah, that's okay,
Romain.
Going to be the second red. Going to be the second red of this session.
If he can't keep it running, the red comes out. You will lose your time, and Scott McLaughlin will be relegated to 5th.
Shouldn't matter.
Here's turn 10. Does he clip it here? Yes, he
Yep.
does. And then tries to keep his foot in it.
Hang on. He's tried this before.
Yeah, and it didn't work. It just, man.
He is so lucky that there's not way more damage to that race car.
Insanely lucky, but again, this exact same thing happened yesterday. He was just able to save it from spinning, but after contact with a long-term deal, this is a very hot property on the IndyCar driver market, is Calamilot, and they're definitely looking for a strong day. But look at that! Looks like Alexander. Oh, sorry, that was Felix Rosenqvist with more of this rear locking.
Just a snap spin.
You see a little bit of bump there, and then you see immediately the rear tires are locking.
Looked like the left rear is the only one that locked.
Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's listen. You're going to hear the engine note quiet down significantly as the rears lock. You can hear it almost chatters a little bit.
Yep.
In that mix as well, everyone's spreading out, looking for clean air to get some braking onto those wings. Inside, Colin Kaminsky on the 98 of Jagger Jones. Into the tires for Jagger Jones and Jamie Chadwick. The 28 car joins him. Nowhere to go. Goes up the inside. leans in. Jagger Jones squeezes him, gets in the marbles, and just slides into the tires. Doesn't quite back out enough. Jamie Chadwick, nowhere to go. She had a line of cars on the inside. Nowhere to go but into the back of Jagger Jones. Everyone bouncing off full course yellow. We got a crash in turn 10. Oh, no. Josh Pierson and Reece Gold into the tires. That's what Jamie Chadwick needs. That's not what Jacob Abel wanted.
It is not. Bigger problem. This is what happened.
Oh, he just locked up in turn 10.
And Jamie Chadwick is in the tires. She had gotten the caution she needed to get bunched back up with the
Frost
field.
says, I'll take that as well. 3 wide down into turn 4.
Josh Green sent it. Did he go wide? Did he make it 3? He did not. And he's going to stack him up behind.
That's going to bring out another full course yellow.
Nannini and Simpson collected in that with Josh Green. Car looking for a path through. He is 5th right now. Here's the green incident. Nannini and Kiffin Simpson, no opportunity.
I think Green just lost it.
Jamie Chadwick did get out of the tires, and she's still running. And she is, though, a lap down, by the way.
But she's DHL back up to 13th. We go on board here. I think a little further up the line. Oh, he just spins. Josh Green just spins. Go by that rookie and Nolan Siegel and get back. Chase down Daniel Frost. They were 3 wide headed into turn 4. Colin Kaminsky, Christian Bogle into the tires. Jamie Chadwick down the runoff in turn 4. It's all happening in turn 4 today.
3 wide through turn 1, Townsend. He's going to try the outside of turn 2. They're filing through side by side. This is where we see so many problems in contact already for a McLaren.
I think that's Rosenqvist. Felix Rosenqvist with more damage in the back. The track is total chaos.
Looks like Devlin DiFrancesco airborne. Simon Pagenaud I see in the wall. His teammate Elio Castroneves side.
He's involved. I think Benjamin Peterson as well. 2 of the 4 in that crash are rookies. That is huge, and that's what can happen on street course racing.
Back. I'm not even sure this was related.
It looks like maybe, I want to say it was Santino Ferrucci. No, David Malukas, I think. No, Santino Ferrucci, sorry, in the black car got into the back. Oh my goodness, of one of the shank cars.
I think it was Ferrucci and Castroneves that came together further back. Castroneves looks like he got hit from behind and spun.
And you see Devlin DiFrancesco stop and gets hit by Benjamin Peterson, and that's what launches his car up in the air. I've never seen a hit quite like that. Here's an onboard from Simon Pagenaud.
Crashing. Stay left, go right.
Rosenqvist's view. Now watch Scott Dixon on the inside. Look to your right.
Side by side through 2. It's not going to work through 3. Scott Dixon just hit checks Felix into the wall. That's what creates this chain reaction. Drivers checking up in what's normally a flat out corner. And then you see there the black car. That's Santino Ferrucci into the back of Elio Castroneves. Devlin DiFrancesco goes around. Stingray Robb swerves and hits Pagenaud. Wow, I have never seen anything like that, Townsend.
That was a massive T-bone. The last time I saw that, I think, was at Phoenix with Hiro Mashusta and Jacques Villeneuve, a T-bone of that magnitude.
Watch who does the Houdini here. Joseph Newgarden in the Hitachi Chevy gets around Felix Rosenqvist.
I think Rahal got into the back of DiFrancesco, which is what got him sideways when DiFrancesco was checking up for the accident with Castro. I mean, we can go on and on. Just a massive chain reaction.
And really all just starts with that contact Felix Rosenqvist had with Scott Dixon.
At the Firestone Grand Prix of St. Petersburg, this was the escape of the day for Conor Daly. My goodness. And that is the aftermath. Crazy crash on the opening lap. Here's Kyle Kirkwood in the pink car for AutoNation on the inside of Conor Daly, tagged the back of the Bitnile Chevy, and that's the cause and the catalyst.
Go too wide, further back. You see Rossi, and there's 2 cars side by side.
Big rear lock. Colton Herta. Oh, Reece VK. We have a car up and over. Kyle Kirkwood's involved. That looks like Jack Harvey as well. Reece VK in the tires. Huge accident. Yellow flag is out.
That's the second.
You're right, you're right.
As he gathers himself after this. Now check out, look further back down the track.
It's Rossi and Graham Rahal.
So you see Reece VK. He's got Joseph Newgarden on the inside. side of him. Joseph Newgarden pulls the move off. Reece just gets into the dirty part of the racetrack. Jack Harvey absolutely nowhere to go. David Malukas collects a bit of contact as Cal Kirkwood just pulls.
You see how it slammed down?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, Diff. Coming down from this altitude, IndyCars have suspension, but it's not any good coming down from, I mean, that rear end is 7-8 feet in the air, and it's going to come down like a jackhammer. Listen to this.
Oh, you definitely want, as we ride on board the United Rentals on board of Graham Rahal. Man, that was nearly Herta did exactly what we saw Reece VK do down. Oh no, that's past turn 4. That's turn 8.
He said somebody.
I'll bet he got pushed wide and picked up all.
And now here we go, side by side with Will Power. You're right, going through turn 5, they started side by side and made it all the way there.
He didn't start out that way. This is Colton's onboard. Watch how late he decides to try to go around Will Power.
So Will Power, the car on your right in front, gets pushed wide by Marcus Ericsson. He's offline now. Colton Herta trying to take
contact. Power left front into Colton's right rear as Colton was.
And it felt good. So yeah, it's unfortunate. See, he hits me there, gets me all wind up, and then, yep, one NAS.
It is a shame, Lee. They were fast.
Let's watch the blade.
There's Grosjean. Turn 1, look at the yellow car. There's McLaughlin on the right. They're at speed. They may come together. Oh, McLaughlin holds the lead.
But there's no way I think he'll be able to hold them off on cold tires. Grosjean goes to the outside on hot tires and on the preferred line.
Is it possible? No, it's not.
Contact.
It is both of them crashing.
And Award goes through. Puddling Ward to the front.
Can you believe what you've just seen here in St. Pete? The top 2 in this race are into the tire barrier, neither willing to relinquish that top spot. Oh my goodness.
Shocker here.
Remember I said earlier the love fest is over? It really is now.
Dead heat coming out of the pits. Advantage to Romain Grosjean on the hot tires. Scott does the right thing to defend all the way down and just goes so late on the brakes. Loses the back end, Townsend. We didn't see that the first time around. Fires him into the 28. No fault to Romain Grosjean there, and just look at the frustration.
That was the day that Grosjean was
anything else. Here's on board from Grosjean. Look at how close it was. Having to get on the brakes through turn 3. He knew he was in the catbird seat. And he gave him room. He gave him room. It's just Scott McLaughlin's rear brakes locked up. Here we go. This is the onboard I want to see. You hear the engine start to go quiet, the left hand go down in correction. Scott, you see that correction. McLaughlin knows if he can hold him off through turn 4, he's got a good shot at maintaining that position. So it was everything right there. That was the move for the race win in both of their minds.